Welcome back, as our party returns to the Pirate Isles. Our crew has made the 20-day journey to the island of Pandira, where they have arrived at the settlement known as Westhaven, a sanctuary for pirates and thieves alike. They have met Corsair, the dread Prince of Pandira, and the seemingly authoritative figure of Westhaven. For the time being, they're sitting ducks as their ship is repaired. It will only take about a week for full repairs, so Corsair has paid for rooms at the inn to house all of the crew, as they get familiar with the area. Additionally, he's tasked you all with finding out the identity of a spy he believes to be roaming around and asked you to snuff them out. You've been to a few interesting areas and met some interesting people already, but there's a lot to discover in Westhaven. What would you like to do? As it stands, you guys have just recently talked to Corsair. It's about early evening, I would say, in this day. So you got a little bit of time left, but you have about a week to kill before your ship's repairs are fully done.
Are we currently still at Corsair's?
Correct. I would say you're just about leaving, saying your goodbyes and on your way off.
We should probably head to the ship first, right? Just see what everyone's up to.
Yeah. Might as well.
Clue them in on what's going on.
The Swords Grace?
Yeah.
So the Swords Grace is actually currently out of the water.
Yeah,
But like,
do we know where
where's our
everyone
home
else is?
dog at, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, they're probably in the tavern.
Okay, we'll
Oh.
probably head to the
Oh,
tavern.
we haven't been there yet.
Okay.
What?
Just, I don't know, a chill night. And then we can worry about business and finding spies. One chill night, buy
Oh,
some drinks, hang out, chill. Then,
So I shouldn't talk about the important thing.
I mean, like, you can if you want to.
But you don't want me to.
We're
I'm
just
just
not gonna,
saying-
We're just not going to work on it.
I'm just saying a night where we don't have to worry about it. If you want to, you can.
We can bring up the job.
Well,
Just
I'm not talking about the job. I'm talking about that guy, Nazim. He said he has like some kid that knows artifacts and weird things. We got some weird things.
We do have some
a
weird
weird
things.
thing. So.
I mean, not tonight.
Yeah, but I
But-
just figured I'd put it out there.
I mean, yeah, we could talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want? We probably. The orb piece is a tougher thing to think. I don't know. Is that something we want people to know that we have?
Yeah, that's why I brought it up to you guys before I said anything stupid that I shouldn't have.
So, like, as it stands, it's kind of just chilling in the bag of holding, and we're not doing anything with it.
Yeah.
So we can either leave it there and hope that we figure shit out on our own, or we can start asking around.
Here's my thing, alright? When it comes to the artifacts that we don't know about and have, Jules has this tattoo. Birthmark, sorry.
No.
And that's not going anywhere. Like, no one can steal that from him. At least that I know of,
I think they could cut off his arm.
I guess.
That'd be kind of.
But that would be hard.
Mm.
And this hammer is always on me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like kind of okay if people know I have this, because it's also somewhat like...
You notice if they took it.
I notice if they take it, and it's also like kind of bound to me in a way.
Okay.
The orb, on the other hand, is a little bit more scarier to just like be like, hey, we have this.
Maybe
So-
we start by talking about some of our things.
I think we talk about
Trust
our
them.
things,
Yeah.
build a rapport,
Mhm.
trust them a little bit.
And be like, hey, check out this freaky thing we stole from a temple.
Yeah, then that comes up later.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if they're like, oh, that's the bomb that will blow up in a day, then we're screwed.
Then we go give it to the Neverwinter Guard or something.
That'd be funny. But also very dangerous and illegal. But
We just
we just robbed a ship.
we
Yeah,
just robbed
yeah.
a ship.
Yeah.
We could also ask if he knows about whatever that thing on the ship was, that artifact that Imlereth took.
Yeah.
I have a question about it, but it's hard to know much about an artifact just off of descriptions unless it's like really well known.
Well, didn't he say that didn't he give us a name? Wasn't it like
Orb of the Ruined
pyramid
Sun.
of some, a big explosive destructive evil.
Oh, the bomb that blows up in one day.
Yes.
Everyone knows that magic item.
Yeah.
First page of the magic items tab on D&D Beyond.
The bomb that blows up.
The bomb that blows up in one day.
Yeah, Yeah, what was the name of the...
Orb of the Ruined Sun.
Orb of the Ruined Sun.
I mean...
We could ask about it, yeah.
If it's enough that, the ship was set on fire because we took that, I feel like that's kind of scary item.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Did we see the cause of what set it on fire?
Yeah,
the cause of what?
What set the dagger's justice?
The wizard, right?
Did we see him?
You definitely saw a figure floating in the air.
I
with
wrote down
flames on his hands.
I wrote down a red-robed figure with long dark hair floats above the deck, throwing fire.
Yep.
Okay.
It's probably the fire was blazing. It's probably a combination of because there were as you made your way above deck, there were ships already ready boarded up to the dagger's justice. It's probably a combination of whatever this wizard was throwing with fire surrounding his hands, as well as whatever combat and weapons were taking place as far as the cannons or some whatever they were doing.
His name's Jonathan the Red.
It's not.
John Fire Thrower.
John Wizard.
John Wizard.
John Red. John Redcorn from King of the Hill.
Which one was that? Was that the guy with the glasses?
No, that was, but that's Dale. But that was the guy who was like he's Dale's son's father, because his wife was always cheating on John Redcorn, and that's like a running joke throughout the series.
That made me sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay, so at least we have an idea of what we want to do regarding some of our freaky possessions. Besides that, I'm down to just fucking drink.
Yeah, tonight is just hang out, catch up the crew, and don't do anything else. Don't get into any other shenanigans.
No shenanigans.
It's a shenanigan-free night.
Shenanigan-free night. That's not going to happen,
Well,
but I appreciate your enthusiasm.
It'll happen.
What about good shenanigans? Like getting drunk and stuff.
Getting drunk and starting a bar fight?
That doesn't fall into shenanigans for me. That just falls into fun for me. Shenanigans is like
negative.
As a negative. Well, I guess there can be positive shenanigans.
Like positive and negative consequences,
Yeah.
but the word consequence seems negative.
Yes.
I know exactly what you mean. Let's get some fucking. No, we gotta go to the ship first, right? We gotta go meet
The
our
ship's
homies.
being repaired.
Oh yeah, we gotta go meet our homies.
Yeah, they're probably in the tavern.
Alright.
The homies got a head start on the...
pub crawl.
Yeah.
They're gonna be 2 drinks ahead of us.
So you make your way to the tavern. At the sort of front of the docks, you see the sign, the Drowned Mariner in a tavern. And you make your way inside, and you see it is busy with many people. They're having a good time. One key note is that it is not nearly as... I mean, for a bar full of pirates, it is not nearly as,
fucked up,
rowdy as the Cutlass. Because it looks like all of these people know each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're all cordial. They're all having a good time. They're all doing the same thing. They're drinking. You see behind the bar, you see this, or in front of the bar, you see 2 individuals who look like they're having some sort of argument and they're about to have a scrap. And you see from behind the bar, a mug gets thrown as this half-orc woman, pretty tall. You see she's got this dull red clay-colored skin tone, large dark brown locks of hair, dreaded and braided, and definitely looks like it's been left for a little while, but full of beads and ornaments. Just simple tavern like a tavern owner attire. You see she's burly, many scars, brown eyes, and 2 smaller tusks. One of them looks a little bit reddish. And you see, aside from the build, there's definitely more, human aspects about her than, orc. And you see she, acknowledges those 2 who look like they're about to have a scrap. Hey! No, don't do that shit in my bar. Take it outside. And you see the 2, are, fine, and they stop. and she like looks at you all and is more just like acknowledges that like some new people who just walked in, and then she looks over to the side and you see your crew sitting at a table already drinking and assumes, okay, you might be with the same people, and she just keeps going about her business. And you see Jackdaw and the crew, they eye you over and usher you over to come join them.
Oh.
And you make your way over.
Are they in a booth?
Yeah, they're sitting at a table.
Okay, cool. I prefer booths.
How are we doing? You guys have been busy?
Yeah, one could say that.
Well, come have a drink with us. I already got you around.
Oh, thanks.
Shit, thanks.
I love not needing to pay.
Well, you've earned it.
Have you guys been to any of the shops and stuff around here?
Not really. Not me personally. I had to deal with some business about getting the ship repaired. They pulled it out of the water just south of here. They have this whole like warehouse where they, there's a lot of them. I don't know if I trust it yet. There's a lot of like reclaimed, let's say. And by reclaimed, I mean shipwrecks or things that they have taken off of ships and brought back. So we'll see.
Well,
She might need a new coat of paint.
Worst case, if it's not up to standard, I can help patch her up a bit.
Oh, it'll be up to standard. It just won't look great. But it's fine. I don't really care. What y'all been doing?
Just talking to Corsair.
Checked out some shops, chatted with people in charge, I guess. Went to the Leviathan. That place
Told
is
magic
fun.
shops as well.
That place. You talked to Corsair? What did he say?
He said he's letting us all stay here.
He's letting us stay here.
I think he's did he say he was paying for us to stay here
For a
as well?
week.
Yeah, he's got a room for us for a week.
For all of us, I think.
Rooms on the house for a week, and then we're on our own.
Yeah.
Thank the gods.
And,
I was
and
anxious about coming here.
did he say that he'd help repair the ship in a way, or no?
I think
No, I gotta pay for that out of pocket.
Got it. Okay.
Well,
But he's offering. He's
we
giving
all
the
have to
service.
pay for it out of pocket. It's coming out of crew funds.
Yeah.
How
But-
much is our shares?
What's that?
Our shares for repairing the ship?
What do you mean?
The money that we've already given.
Oh, it's
It's-
the money
it's-
that we've
it's
already
all-
given? Oh,
Pretty
okay,
much all
okay,
of
okay.
it. Pretty much all of it.
Okay, alright. Well,
Well, we're back to zero.
fair enough.
And he also offered us a job.
A job?
Just something to keep busy.
Without a ship?
I think it's more local.
It's more local. He thinks there's a.
Oh, yeah. Lower voice.
Oh, my bad. He thinks there's a rat here in the city.
No,
I've
And
seen
not
a
talking
couple
about mud.
around
no,
here.
not the animals.
In that mention, I apparate mud. Bring back.
Gotcha.
Fan favorite mud to the rat.
As opposed to Mud, the fake name.
Yeah. I don't remember any of the leads he gave us. Did he give us
He
anything?
really didn't.
Nope.
No.
Well,
He just said figure it out.
yeah.
Although I do think maybe Vice might be able to help with that.
Vice would be useful, yeah.
Yeah.
She can tell when people are lying, right?
Yeah. So.
That'll definitely be helpful.
You see Marlowe begin to perk up. I knew this would be the type of place to have some sort of spy or something like that. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
That's awesome.
I think it's mostly
Yeah.
fun. Just hope that maybe they're not here in the tavern.
Maybe.
Mm.
He's looking around.
Don't look behind you, but.
You see Nimbus just like grabs her head and just turns it back towards the table. Like,
Many such cases.
Have you, turning to Nimbus, have you seen your sister yet?
She's here.
yeah. I did hear about that.
At least she's alive.
But I'll, yeah, I knew she was alive. She's too stubborn to die on something like that. I'll have a conversation with her at some point, or more. I'll get a lecture from her at some point for nothing for some reason.
No, this is Colin.
What are you laughing at?
Just how his sister's too stubborn to die, but Vandris is...
Vandris just wasn't stubborn enough.
This is a pretty open guy. Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's really everything, right?
Yeah. Have you guys gotten rooms yet, or?
No, I didn't even know about that.
Okay. I guess I'll. Should we ask the? She seems like the main innkeep.
Yeah, she seems to be the sole person who's running this whole place. Like she seems to have like gotten things down to a T. Like she is bringing people drinks when they are like almost done with their drinks, like already knowing, like she knows the people, she knows their drink, she knows
how long it takes.
Yeah, she's very, very busy, but she clearly seems to be running it pretty well.
Mm-hmm. We might as well get our room keys. That's a thing with inns.
Great question. I don't know how it works here.
I don't know how it works here.
Well, how does it normally work? We got a key at the other place, but I don't know if it's
usually it's a key.
Fancy.
I get up and I go talk to the innkeep.
Alright, go up to the innkeep. Can I help you?
We're with the Sword's Grace. Just arrived.
Gotcha.
We were told we get
I got your keys for you.
Sweet.
There's 2 beds to a room, so
Boink.
whatever you want to do. Just I don't know which keys go to which door. You'll find them.
I'll figure it out.
You need a drink?
I think Jack already got rounds for everyone.
Sounds
I'll
good.
be back in a little bit, maybe. I haven't decided yet. Keys.
Just
Take them.
You see, I
just drop them on the
see,
table.
like all assortment of just random keys. Like these are locks that have just been like some of them probably pulled off of like a chest and stuck on a door. So, like maybe like a dungeon lock that's like this, like 6 inches tall.
How many keys are there?
There's two beds per room.
So enough.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 rooms.
Okay, all right.
So one person is by themselves.
Why's mine etched that says key to the city?
Well, that's like bigger than my head. Alright, so I'm assuming you two are together.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. I don't know who I'm rooming with. I never have been in a solid, like a single.
You room with Nimbus, I'll room with Jet, and Marlo can have a room on her own. Fair?
Fair enough. I have Nimbus like a big clap on the back. Roomies.
You break 2 ribs.
Yeah.
Knock the wind out of him.
You kill him on the spot.
He is wind.
Yeah.
Alright,
So this, individual, you learn nothing?
he didn't really tell us much.
Not a lot of leads.
Not in.
Well, let us know if there's anything we can do. For the most part, I'm just going to be enjoying this tavern because it's been a long time.
Mm.
You didn't say anything about, needing to prove ourselves, or you can just stay here?
I think he knows that we are somewhat involved in the raiding for the...
Somewhat is a strong word.
We are very much involved
With the Dagger's Justice.
with the raiding of the Dagger's Justice.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I mean, if
So,
Electra Bellstrath was there.
Yep.
I'm assuming that constitutes enough, unless there's something else that he wants from us.
Unless
My
this
guess
little
is-
job is...
My guess is it's enough for now. It's why we are allowed to stay here in the first place. But if we want our extended stay, work for it. My guess. My 2 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think he sees promise in us. And there's also some other mysteries that still need to be solved, like who or how I'm blanking.
What are you talking about? How Electra was like tricked into that whole
Yeah.
thing? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean...
Electra
When the
Gray.
when our least favorite wizard hired us, he told us there was someone on the inside who'd be able to help. Electra thought that it was the Dread Prince who had hired her, who had told her to go do this. He had nothing to do with it at all. It was our least favorite wizard illusions? Something else? I don't know. Tricking her into it. And the fact that she couldn't see through it when she apparently knows that guy very well is odd and a little concerning. Everything about that man is concerning. I hate it.
So maybe there's another
because,
sort of spy involved.
Yeah, because the fact that he knows about their working relationship in the first place, despite her being,
Pretty undercover,
yeah,
I thought.
That's a cause for concern.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe it's related.
Brotherhood.
Yeah, maybe it's related to that spy. You think that dude who shot fire? Do you think that was Arcane Brotherhood?
Yes, definitely.
That was. I would bet money that was Kashan the Red.
Oh.
He was
So
wearing red.
the guy.
The guy.
Because there was also, what was it? Somebody, we found correspondence from him, right?
From him and the captain. No,
And
the admiral.
the Bird Merle, yeah.
Yeah, the Bird Merle.
Yeah, it's a portmanteau of Bird and Admiral.
Yeah. Yeah, I do recall that.
Mm-hmm.
Missing my notes. Yeah, he was tasked by Kashan the Red to take the object to Neverwinter.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow Kashan the Red found out that it was being taken and just decided to balls to the wall, set fire to everything.
Iris came with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Marlo doesn't get to room alone.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Unless
You're
Iris
right.
is a good thing.
You're right. I forgot Iris is here.
Iris?
Iris.
Oh,
Wishful thinking.
yeah. So, do you think maybe there was a second spy on the ship that told Kashan the Red somehow that there was a heist going on, or
We didn't get a chance to talk to Quinn before I got teleported away, but if I had to put my +4 to Arcana towards anything, I'd say that there was some sort of magical alarm that alerted him.
Oh,
Not necessarily there was a spy who called him up and said, hey, get over here. More that removing that object likely alerted him
triggered
somehow.
something?
Mhm.
Alright. I mean, we could always ask Iris to ask Quinn directly, but
Mm-hmm.
See, Iris is here.
Oh, she's here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just that was just my mistake. I forgot that she was here.
Mm-hmm.
She actually perks up and she says, I would bet that there wasn't anyone else.
Hmm.
I don't think that type of individual would probably want as little people as possible in
That's
his
true.
business.
That's very true.
That seems to me like some sort of illusory magic, or even maybe some sort of memory altering spells.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nasty.
that's very. That can. Those are spells that can happen?
Mm-hmm.
Are there spells that can reverse that?
Are you talking about what's going on with you?
Yeah.
Probably some sort of restorative spell I don't have access to. We've already talked about this.
Oh,
Would remove curse or dispel
speaking
magic
speaking of,
That's possible. I would bet more along the lines of remove curse than dispel magic.
Speaking of, I got you some of that wizard paper and ink for that spell that Imlerith did on Vandris.
Oh, thank you.
Just in case
Very
we need
kind
it.
of you.
Just in case we need it again.
Yeah, I can get on copying that.
Okay. Don't do it right.
Actually,
It's interesting.
Do you know where I could find this Corsair individual?
I mean, using the big ship, right? I forget. Where's the map?
The Tide Maiden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he can be found in a ship, the Tide Maiden.
Alright, I'll have to have a conversation with him.
Right?
I'm thinking about staying here for a little while.
Oh.
Maybe setting up a pop-up shop. Words, if that makes sense.
Mm.
I don't know, I've consulted Lord Savras, and it seems to be that might be a good decision for me.
You'd probably be the one shop here that doesn't swindle people. So you might make a good bit of business.
Well, that depends on what you believe.
I bought that scroll of comprehend languages last session, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, I forgot to put it in my inventory.
Yep. I have, let me make sure.
I
Yes, I have bought.
Okay.
I wrote down Dagger of Warning, Comprehend Languages, and then the gold the bullshit necessary to copy it.
Yeah.
The stuff
Materials,
for Iris,
materials.
and then Ring of Swimming,
Ring of
potions of
Swimming.
healing, and then more potions of healing.
Sweet.
Speaking of which, how do we want to distribute the potions of healing? Because we got 3 basic and 2 greater.
Well, everyone gets a basic, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really need the other ones, I'd say.
Okay, so everyone gets a basic, and then the 2 spellcasters get a greater?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I can prevent, a lot of stuff. You guys can't do that. So.
That feels mean.
Well, that's why you got the potion to counteract the meanness of your body not being able to do that.
Compensate.
Yeah. That word. Expanding my vocabulary.
Doing a good job, making great progress.
Okay. So I just get a normie potion. Let me add that. Besides that, is there anything else we really needed to?
Is this the place with the wine's like 5 silver, but it's stuff that's normally worth like 10 gold or some shit?
That's the Leviathan.
That's a Leviathan.
So
Okay.
this place basically, nothing here on the menu is the same.
Mhm.
The only thing that remains the same on the menu is specifically Westhaven's own Drowned Mariner rum.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about this place is that
It's all stolen.
It's also they make the rum here.
Yeah.
But everything else is just whatever. Sometimes it's lobster. Sometimes it's gruel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's whatever they can find.
What's on the
Whatever
menu
they can.
tonight?
Clam.
Right now, I will say that
Do you have a table?
you could probably get decent meals for like 3 silver a person.
Okay.
They have the prices are the ale is like the standard for copper pieces. The rum is 5 gold pieces per bottle, and is served with a citrus, which are actually pretty hard to come
scurvy!
by. And anything like that's really fancy or off the top shelf is like 10 gold pieces per bottle. Because they do have a lot of that stuff. That stuff more stockpiles because people don't want to spend a whole 10 gold pieces per bottle. So they pretty much always have that stuff available.
Mm-hmm.
It's just from all over.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's consistent.
Here, I'll spot for a bottle of rum for the table.
Okay. That would be 5 gold pieces.
Boom.
Generous
Subtracted.
man.
Okay.
It's been a long fucking week.
Have you guys ordered meals yet?
Don't think.
No, we haven't.
I'll get you this time, Jules. As
Are you
as
sure?
a thank you. Yeah. Give you some. I know. What? It's 3 silver tonight.
3 silver per person. Yeah.
Okay. I know that's not
Not equivalent, but
not equivalent, but we'll get there.
yeah.
Are you buying for everyone?
Just me and Jules.
Okay. You're like, did you get food yet? All right, I'm gonna buy my own food.
Okay, maybe
Have you guys eaten?
maybe I order for everyone else.
Jules
It'll
gets
be 24 silver pieces for everyone.
That's still cheaper than the bottle of rum.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
What did you say? What dinner was tonight? Or
I
did
do have like a
forget?
shit ton of silver that I kind of need to go through.
Yeah.
What's that?
Did you say what dinner was tonight, or did I forget?
It's just like it's a modest meal.
What kind of meal?
Oh God, really?
I'm gonna make you fucking improv right now.
Fish,
What kind of fish? There's a lot of fish.
swordfish.
That stupid
That stupid
motherfucker.
They got her. They got Shavona.
They would.
Right. Yeah.
She's still out there.
No, this fish doesn't taste like the sweet taste of revenge, so it's
Oh,
probably
that's
not
her.
Shavona.
Not her. Alright.
It's more salty. I don't know how swordfish
It's
taste.
bitter.
It's bitter.
Alright. This is a night of fun. We can't talk business.
We already did our business talks. Now it's just.
I'm gonna get crunk.
Okay.
Okay. You get crunk. Roll a con save. Why not?
Alright. 17.
You're fine. You feel
Ah!
it. You don't throw up or anything.
Oh yeah, I don't want to throw up, but I want to get crunk.
Nimbus is definitely drinking a lot. And he's like, you know where I can find my sister?
Now's a
Not
bad
now.
time.
Not now, buddy.
I'm not going now, but I want to know where she is.
I actually don't know. I saw her at the Tide Maiden last.
She seems close with Corsair.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I clearly don't know about her. Whatever.
be fair, she probably doesn't know that much about you. She had no idea you were here.
Yeah, well, she hasn't bothered.
Maybe that'll change.
Yeah, I doubt it. We're different people.
Not
My
much
whole
so
family is
anymore.
Different people. I guess that's fair. We'll see.
I know, she might be feeling a little, I guess, disoriented right now. Maybe help her out, maybe. She might be grateful.
Ugh. I'm gonna sleep on that. He goes to bed.
Yeah.
He pulls the giant, like, dungeon key. I'm gonna find wherever this goes to.
We go upstairs.
Wait,
he's just
shit,
like,
what room
he's
are
just
you
like
in?
putting a big key into a small hole, and then right next to him is like this massive like lock.
Since I'm not going to bed with him, I guess I have to guess where he is later.
Knock on every door.
Nimbus, where are you?
Yeah, I'll probably stay up for a while. I
Okay.
don't think I'm gonna really go to bed until the super late hours of night.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything else before they,
I'll probably head up early, and I want to get started on copying comprehend languages.
Okay. How long does that take for you? An hour?
I think so. It's a first level spell, and I don't have any like
Yeah,
like
Blade
the.
Saber.
Mhm.
So you don't have any
Oh,
quick
actually,
encounter.
it's 21 gold because Hollow doesn't eat, or 21 silver. You were calculating.
did you
You're
count
right.
hollow?
I did count hollow, yeah.
I just saved you
Okay,
3
3
silver.
3 whole silver. And it's actually still 24 because Jules using it for 2 people now.
It's true.
That is
I got
actually-
a meal for Vandras, and it's just sitting there.
Jesus
It's,
Christ.
it's 2 hours, by the way.
It's 2 hours.
Mhm.
Okay, I got the time.
Okay.
I have my cheat sheet.
Yeah, I'll say you'll be able to do that
Yeah.
this evening, no problem. Iris will also go to bed early and begin to, start copying. Her spell's going to take a little bit longer,
Yeah.
but she's going to
4
start
hours.
copying that. Yep.
Jules also gets 2 meals.
By the end of this week, Iris will have that spell.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Jules will probably stay up the latest, I think.
Okay.
And I don't sleep, so I'm also there.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys have a well-deserved night in the tavern. It's very enjoyable. It's not like, the Seven Sails was definitely, a nice place, but it was kind of quiet. This place has a very good energy about it. It's for you at least, maybe you two, you've gotten a little bit more accustomed to it, but definitely for you, it feels like home. And you guys enjoy the rest of your night.
Hollow, which one's my room?
That's a great question.
Start knocking, I guess. Waking everybody up at like 4 in the morning.
Eventually you find Nimbus, and he lets you in, and you go to bed. Alright, the next morning.
Long rest.
Yeah, apply your long rest.
I didn't expend anything, but I like hitting a little button. Little campfire.
Press it again.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why you get another use of magic of knowledge from past life.
Alright, so it's an early morning. Some of you wake up less comfortably than others.
How small are the beds?
They're not super small. I mean, they're twin beds, but like they're comfortable.
I mean, I've slept in a hanging hammock all my life, so.
They're comfortable.
Jules looks in the bed. Look at all this room.
Whoa.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do today?
There's still a few other shops we haven't looked at, right?
There's a couple.
There's
There's
the
two
blacksmith.
specific shops. There's what seems to be an arms dealer, a blacksmith, and then there's the whole
The bazaar.
the smuggler's row, which is the whole black market.
I think one thing that would be important to do would be the appraiser.
Mm-hmm.
Just get that out of the way.
Yeah, like Nazim and whoever his apprentice is.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually Nazim who does it. It seemed like it was more his apprentice.
Let's go find out.
Yeah, well. You just want to go back to the Leviathan.
I forgot that was in the Leviathan, I'm not gonna lie. I mostly don't just want to sit here speculating when we could go answer our questions.
Yeah.
Very true.
Let's go.
Very true.
And don't mention the orb.
Do not mention the orb. The one in the bag. We can talk about the one that the Grey took.
Yes.
Okay. You guys make your way back to the Leviathan?
Can we, for some reason, using his name makes me feel like I'm going to, like, summon him. But is that a thing wizards can do? If I say Inlerth the Grey, is he going to get, like, a little,
Good
like...
evening. You called.
I don't think that's a spell that wizards have.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Power word summon me.
Can be guessed by anyone. It's a cantrip.
Power word, find my iPhone.
The only component is saying the name.
Power word like 360.
That's literally what Kashan the Red did. He did find my iPhone on the fucking orb and then blew up the boat.
Pondering that
So you guys
orb.
making your way back to the Leviathan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the music going.
He misses the mat. He misses the battle mat.
Murphy lying on the floor sad that he can't walk all over the battle map anymore.
As you enter the Leviathan and cross the threshold of the giant, like, monstrous turtle-like skull, you get hit again with the scent of, like, fresh air and kind of, like, dew.
Dew?
And with all these, like, water features. Like a stone cavern, like, cave smell. You see there are definitely some people gambling already this early in the morning. You see, believe it or not, blackjack at the blackjack table. Who would have ever guessed that?
So crazy that they named a game after this guy.
You see these sort of like the dealers, the figures made of like pure water, just dealing out cards, collecting coins, doing what they do.
I'll give Blackjack the respect nod. Yeah.
Sup,
He just
bro.
like smiles and nods back at you.
I'm gaining rapport with the locals.
And you see this individual who you have not met, Hollow, but you see this water genasi figure with the long
He
flowing
was walking
hair.
into my bag.
His like dark blue robes, just casually strolling about, making conversation with his patrons, being a hospitable host.
I guess I'll just kind of sit at the bar, wait for him to make his way to us.
Okay. You sit at the bar. This humanoid figure made of water walks up, doesn't say anything, but is acknowledging do you want anything?
You're just waiting for Nazim when he gets a chance.
It just nods and.
I didn't think he could understand me. That was a total
I
gamble.
pull out a comically large straw.
And just like that is gone. You see, eventually though, the figure Nazim walks over. Welcome back to the Leviathan. Who is your friend who was so gracious to
Hollow.
lend your business the other day, yesterday?
My name's Hollow.
Nazim, nice to meet you.
You too.
Yeah.
What can I get you? Food, drink?
We were looking for appraisal on some items.
You mentioned that you and your apprentice were pretty knowledgeable about artifacts and weird objects and items.
I see. Very well. Please follow me to my office. And he gets up and begins to just walk towards the back.
I'll follow him, and I do want to mention, and just so you're aware, at the moment these aren't for sale.
Fair enough. I take it you're referring to that hammer of yours.
Yeah.
One of them.
That's one of the items. Yeah.
And he walks to a area of the back that looks like just a cascading waterfall. And he just points his finger up and the water just parts to the side.
God, like in the Bible.
And he walks into what seems to be some sort of smaller, not super hidden, but it's more just a waiting area. It's like a place that looks like where Nazim would just hang out and exist while he just wants a little bit of privacy. And there is an actual, but then there's an actual door to the back. And as you open the door, inside you see at a table with all manner of you see a lot of different again, when I say artifacts, I don't mean like D&D magical artifacts. I mean like, ancient pieces of civilization.
Yeah.
Pottery shards,
More the anthropology.
Anthropological.
Yeah, exactly.
Anthropological.
But also like minerals and gems
Minerals
and
I start eating rocks.
anything you would find in some sort of like natural history museum type
Yeah,
of
right.
thing. Bones, fossils. And you see an individual like at a desk with like a lot of different equipment and books like stacked everywhere. You see what seems to be a very tall hammerhead wereshark individual. With gray leathery skin. He wears these like very fine tailored clothes that are reminiscent of like librarian's attire. On his chest is a small brooch with a red background and gold filigree. It depicts a small like diamond at the top, just above 3 parallel horizontal lines that get smaller as they descend. And below that last line looks like a pi symbol that points up on one side. I would say, Arya, you can make a history check if you want to recognize this symbol. But you see on one of his eyes there is a small apparatus that contains a series of lenses. It looks to be attached to a string that hangs down to like allow him to change the different lenses to receive varying levels of magnification.
13.
13. You recognize this to be the symbol of Candlekeep.
Okay.
Yay!
You see he looks up and he's got this large, like, toothy, glowing smile on his face. Good afternoon. Nazim, who have you brought me here? Who are you? And he's just
I
looking
want to
at
wrestle him.
artifact. My name is Barnaby Glenbrook. Pleasure to meet you. Nazim only brings individuals back here if you have some sort of artifact or you need something appraised or something.
Yeah.
of the sort.
That would be us.
All right. Well, let me see it.
Hit Arya on the shoulder.
Oh, yeah, okay. And I kind of like walk up, taking the hammer out from my holster. I don't know.
Hilt. Something.
Hilt, or not hilt, but, and just kind of like placing it on the table with a thud.
Oh, goodness me. All right, let me take a look. And he just begins to, like, use his little lens to look all over this hammer. Where did you come across this?
The Chasms of Neverwinter.
The Chasms of Neverwinter.
It didn't start as a hammer, if that helps.
It didn't start as a hammer.
Yeah, it was like a shard of some sort. And when I picked it up...
Of the same material.
Roughly, yeah. Looked roughly the same.
I've never seen a material like this in my life. Our first glance, I can say that I have never seen anything like this before.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's not often that I am perplexed. This is intriguing. I may be able to send out for more information, if you so desire, but typically, are you familiar with Candlekeep?
I've heard tales of it.
Well, I am from Candlekeep. I have individuals that I may be able to contact from Candlekeep. The problem with that is that it's more helpful if the artifact is there.
I get that, yeah.
So, I will say I don't know what this is. I could get help. It might have to be sent away, and if it's deemed possibly dangerous, you may never get it back ever again.
That might be okay, but at the same time not. What's your experience with items like binding to people in a way? And like talking in your head?
Sentience.
Yes, sentience, yeah.
That changes things.
Yes.
That leads me to believe that you definitely will never get it back again.
Okay.
What type of sentience? Does it recognize itself? Does it seem to be a manifestation of your own mind?
It weirdly doesn't know a lot. It goes by collier.
Coolio.
And
That is not a word I'm familiar with.
It seems curious and inexperienced. As if it was either like almost born recently or
Infantile.
in a way.
Interesting. This eludes me. Some sort of recently created sentient magic item. Do you believe the sentience began when you found it?
I can't confidently say yes or no.
Intriguing. Keep that with you. I will see what I can do. I will see what kind of books I can find. I'm terribly sorry. I don't know
okay.
anything about this.
I mean, I haven't met a lot of people who have, and in my time studying it and trying to ask people about even like identifying the material or anything, like we just no luck. But it's okay. Don't worry about it.
I do have a lot of books here. There might be something that I perhaps glanced over that I haven't read before, or if you find out any more information about this on your own, please feel free to bring it to me and I can see what I can find on my own with the resources that I have here. But other than that, I may need to send for some assistance elsewhere to find about some more information.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For now, I was just seeing if you knew anything about it immediately. The other magic item, and I like kind of back up and then like push or try to push Jules forward a little bit.
My weird birthmark.
Fascinating. Birthmark?
Birthmark.
So not a tattoo?
Mm-mm.
And he stands up and walks over to you, and he is taller than you. And he
That's
walks over,
rare.
and you see he points his like little hammerhead eye towards it and flips a lens.
So it does animate. I can use it as kind of a whip. I use it with my anchor here. And I haven't seen it happen myself.
One time I watched him kill something, and then the chain like came to life and dragged the body away into nothingness.
Intriguing.
That's the part I'm a little bit concerned about.
What an interesting day. This is...
You're
Nazim, you have
welcome.
brought me some interesting individuals. And he just keeps looking.
I asked my parents, who were there when it was, appeared, birth and all, but they don't really know anything about it.
Do you mind if I touch you
No,
for
go
a
for
minute?
it. Go
and
for
he
it.
begins to like cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes about a minute. Well, the only thing that I'm getting is exactly what you've described. There's not really anything that is sticking out.
Is it like a divine blessing, or doesn't really seem
as
like
far as I'm
Persana's
concerned,
thing?
that would be my best guess.
Huh.
But if it is some sort of divine blessing, it doesn't... I assume that, as, Triton kind, you have some sort of...
My mother, reveres Persana, and, my father just kind of prays to Umberlee for safe passage, but that's mainly it.
I would say this doesn't seem like anything that's within Persana's domain.
That's what I was thinking.
It doesn't seem like Umberlee's either, but if I would have to guess, it seems more like Umberlee than Persona. That is something I am unfamiliar with, especially birthmarks. There have been individuals, I will say, that I am familiar with that have been born with gifts given by gods.
I mean, I could show you how it works.
There are also... Sure.
Do you mind if I pull one of you?
Sure.
It won't hurt.
Sure.
It won't hurt. And then I'll just use Whip Manifest. You stand like 10 feet away, and I'll just pull with it. It just kind of comes to life with this bluish glow, wraps around Hollow's arm, and just yanks her about 10 feet forward.
Intriguing.
And then apparently when...
Does this have sentience as well?
Not that I'm aware of.
Sometimes I wonder if Jules is sentient.
I see.
I love you though.
You said it pulled something into nothing.
Uh-huh.
Elaborate on that, please.
Sorry, let me find my notes.
I didn't see it.
You're fighting, what was it, like
I
a
think
marrow?
it was the marrow.
You're fighting a marrow, and underwater, and when Jules killed it, just watched chains grab it, drag it somewhere, and then it vanished.
Has it done that with anything else?
It's the only thing I've seen it do it with.
Just a marrow.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of things have you fought?
Bone Naga, marrow,
Swaggins.
Swaggin, people.
Yeah. And I've killed an amount of people. It didn't do that with them. Right? It didn't do that with the Vanders? No. Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is that Marrow is the only thing from that list that has anything to do with the Abyss.
The Abyss?
Possibly corruption by the Abyss.
That's the opposite of divine blessing.
Yeah, demonic or something? Are there any, like, demon lords or demons that are associated with chains?
Chain devils.
Oh, well, that's a devil, not a demon, but, close enough, I think.
I'm not sure. This eludes me as well. I apologize.
No.
I'm better with, ancient artifacts.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
At least ones that I'm familiar with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's all we, got to show, right? Looking at you
To
two?
show, yeah.
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 Mm.
Well, I mean,
No.
do we want to talk about your situation?
No.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of something called the Orb of the Ruined Sun?
Oh, yeah.
The Orb of the Ruined Sun. Let me see if I can find some information. That doesn't sound familiar, but it doesn't sound unfamiliar. And he begins to consult just a bunch of books.
The Arcane Brotherhood seems to have an interest in it.
Then I will likely have something about that in here. If the Arcane Brotherhood are interested, then that narrows my search. It is probably something Netherese.
Oh?
Mm.
And he begins to look through his book. Now, let me pull out my notes.
Went Squilliam Fancy Pants mode right there.
Squilliam
Fancy
Fancy Son from band class.
My clarinet solo. Still playing the cash register.
Kind of just like rubbing my arm from like even if it doesn't hurt, the force of like a Goliath rubbing and yanking you across there, just like ow.
A little bit of dislocation.
Yeah. Put my shoulder back into place.
What do you think about this, Barney?
Did you call him Barney? What?
I was talking to Barney over there.
He pulls out a book that looks like to be some sort of like log book that's very, very old. I have scripture here about something called the Orb of the Awakened Sun. I don't know if that helps.
Maybe it's like an opposite
Does it
thing.
have any descriptions of what it looks like?
A small white orb trapped in a prism.
Ours was black, wasn't it?
Seems to be created, it looks to be, this is dated before Carsus's folly.
Damn.
Holy.
That means nothing to me.
A wizard who tried to become a god
Oh,
Ages ago.
and didn't do well.
alright.
The thing
Changed
we
how
found
magic was
was like a black orb with like a white corona in a glass prism.
Intriguing. I can't help but think that they might be related,
Mm-hmm.
correlated with each other. I'm not sure. There's no recollection of anything about a ruined sun.
Could it be like a corrupted version? Could somebody have like messed with the original a little bit and now it's this ruined version?
It's possible. The Netherese were capable of many of magical phenomena.
Well, what does the awakened sun do?
There's no
No knowledge?
description of what it was made for or what it does. Just the fact that it was created.
Huh.
And if it has another origin, then that makes sense why the Arcane Brotherhood
I don't
would be
even know the
interested.
creator. I just know there's an existence. There's
Oh.
information that it existed.
Well, at the very least, the guy who's probably second most interested in it is a pretty powerful necromancer. That's what he does.
Yeah,
Mhm.
necromancy.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I don't know. The other guy just shot fire at everything.
Intriguing.
Yeah, but he's also likely the one who's in charge of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can deduce about this object to see if I can find anything more. Wow, this is a very interesting day. I have never had anyone coming here with this many artifacts.
You're welcome.
Well, we are new in town.
Yeah.
Especially artifacts that I'm not familiar with. This is not often. You've stumped me.
Mm.
I apologize. I could not be of more help.
We'll be here for
At least a week
yeah.
while we wait for the grace to be repaired.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Let me know if you have anything else. I'd be happy to take a look.
All right.
Yeah, we don't have anything else.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you for letting me see these interesting items.
Yeah. Thanks for letting us back here.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
If you learn anything, please find us.
Absolutely, I will.
Yeah.
I'll have Nazim send for you.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's no other magic items, so we're gonna head out.
Make it deception check.
Oh, I wanted you to roll
Not
bad.
I know. I wanted you to roll bad too.
19.
Okay. He just looks at you and nods.
Walk out.
I will say, Nazim speaks up to you. He is as you can tell, an interesting individual.
I like him.
He
He's a nice guy.
How do I say this? Barnaby likes to keep his privacy. So if you would keep this sort of between us, I would much appreciate that.
What,
Okay.
just that he exists, or?
Well, you see, Barnaby has a condition where he cannot revert. He is a were-shark. Are you familiar with lycanthropy?
A little.
He
Like
is
he's
afraid
just,
that
he's
his...
just like that forever.
As far as we are aware, he is afraid that his presence will cause fear amongst the people of Westhaven.
Ah, sharks are cool as shit.
Well, I would agree. But for his privacy,
Yeah. No, I don't want to say. I don't want to say anything.
We'll keep our discretion.
thank you. In the meantime, please enjoy the casino, enjoy the food and drinks.
Don't look at me like that.
If I can be of any other assistance, or if you are looking to sell anything, let me know.
Alright.
Or trade. I have items.
I don't know if we have anything great.
We don't have anything
I
to
just
trade,
traded our prayer bead thing.
nor
to
do we have like a
Lorena.
lot of gold to like buy something.
I got 330.
I don't think that's gonna be.
That's probably
enough.
not gonna cut.
This guy has some high level
gets
stuff.
freaky shit.
Yeah.
I think we'll just be heading out. But
Yeah.
thank you. We'll definitely
Yeah.
be back.
Of course.
Mhm.
I'm just
Do
like,
come back.
We probably will. Yeah. that's what I said.
I look forward to it.
Okay, that's normal. You don't
If I
have
had
to
a
say.
sister, I'd sell her.
I'd sell my sister if I could. Do come back. Turning Nazim into Bellator.
Oh god. Okay. What else? What else do we have to do? Oh, we're checking out the other shops,
Check out
right?
some other shops.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mostly head out, and also keep your eyes peeled.
As you guys keep your eyes peeled, you make your way. You see like some figures that are walking around now that you've seen before.
Mhm.
You see that one sea elf that you saw in the very beginning, sitting by one of the
The black
docks.
hair guy.
Yeah. You see Electra still here.
Mhm.
She seems to be making her way into the tavern, possibly to have a conversation with Nimbus. You're not sure. And you see to your right a shop called the Weaver's Arms,
That sounds kind of cool.
and beyond that what looks to be some sort of blacksmith that you can now see is called the Molten Hammer.
Well, the closest one is the Weaver's Arms, right?
Yep.
Might as well go there.
Okay.
I mean, I've already got arms, so
Okay.
not sure what use.
As you make your way to the Weaver's Arms, you walk inside and you see it's a small rectangular room. You see a door to the back that leads to what you presume is a bedroom. It's similar to like the Another Man's Treasures. It's a very small room for a very particular purpose. You see this shop primarily sells what looks to be customized firearms. You see all manner of different types of equipment and materials and weaponry among racks on the walls. You see the shop is a very dark interior. It's lit with like, you see these orbs of lights, what you would recognize as like dancing lights, just floating around. It's decorated with these like deep blues and purples. You see toward the back there's this very unique looking workstation. You see that it's like this large device, there's a device on the workstation that contains a variety of like clamps and adjustable magnifying glasses. On the two ends of the device are two large clamps that each contain like a 2-foot long pointed spider leg on each one. And that are severed at the they look to be severed at the abdomen of the spider, and you see going into the spider legs these like tubes of mysterious blue fluid that enter and exit the spider leg attached to these like pumps, and you see an individual hunched over this workstation, moving the pumps, manipulating these dead spider legs, like very intricately putting together a firearm. I'll be with you in a minute. And you see this like drow individual. You see. She is like average height, very slender. She wears this like simple black, almost like Victorian style dress that's been like worn and altered over the years. These deep red eyes. Her hair is stark white and pulled into a very long braid. She has this like bandolier across her chest and a rifle slung across her back that holds a very like long, elegant looking black rifle covered in silver web-like engravings. The top of it has a spyglass attached to it to be like some sort of scope. And she is intricately like pumping fluid like hydraulics in and out of these spider legs to put together this firearm. And finished. And she turns around and looks at you all. Are you looking to buy anything?
Just looking to browse for now. We're new to Westhaven, just checking out all the shops and things.
I see. Well, my name is Erilyn. As you can see, I sell firearms and other interesting equipment. Do you perhaps use firearms?
No.
No.
Do you want one? I can make you one custom.
How
Anything
much?
you want. That depends. They can be as little as 100 gold pieces or as high as 500 gold pieces, depending on what you want for it to do. I can make it cast spells. I can make them do interesting things.
That's so cool.
What would you recommend for a wizard? You think a wizard would ever need a firearm?
I could say... What are you proficient in? Light crossbow?
That's a great question, actually.
I believe
Probably
you're
Should
proficient.
be. I am.
Shit, what am I proficient
martial
in?
simple and Warhammer.
Also, because Hexblade.
Hexblade will, yeah.
I think you're proficient with like everything now, honestly.
Martial weapons, yeah.
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 Let me double check Hexblade.
Yeah, you should be proficient with martial weapons and medium armor.
If it's
Yeah,
martial and
yeah, yeah.
simple, that's everything, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then I'm actually proficient with everything then, right?
I
Yeah.
can
Martial
say if
simple.
you are accustomed to crossbows, you would be accustomed to firearms. Just a little more kickback, but it's more fun.
Well, when you say spells, what kind of spells does it?
Depends. And she pulls out her like long like black rifle. This one I made myself to honor the Spider Queen. As you can see, and she pulls out and she takes a shot and it spatters just spider webs all over the room.
Oh, that's so cool.
It can do all sorts of things.
That could be good for control.
Now I have to clean that up. I didn't think about that.
I can help with that if you want.
Yeah, I don't mind.
That's fine. And she snaps and they disappear.
She made that sound like a big deal. What the fuck?
It takes effort.
Yeah. Well. I don't know. I mean, I've had people on some crews with firearms, but not ones that do magic.
Well, think about it. I can make it do all sorts of things.
You have like a catalog?
Not necessarily. But, tell you what, you come up with an idea and I'll tell you if I can do it or not. Fair?
I'm not thinking type, but I'll try.
You are new in town. I haven't seen you before.
Yep.
Where are you from?
Luskin.
Ah, so am I. Well,
The Underdark.
Menzo Baranzan, but I have family in Luskin.
It's a city.
It is a city.
England is a city.
It is a city that I believe is on the up and up. Last I've checked.
People still spit on your shoe.
Well,
Constantly.
Or the
how would I
culture.
say this? It will be on the up and up.
Yeah, that's more apt.
Why do you think that? It seems like a pretty shitty place now.
Oh, because I know it to be.
Oh. Alright, I'll just go with that then.
I told you I have family there. They're in the business of, well, you'll see.
Whoa!
What? If there's anything I can help you with, let me know.
So, I mean, you have guns that shoot webs.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not restricted to just damaging things.
Not necessarily.
Okay. I mean,
Grapple gun.
Oh, that could be very cool. A grappling hook gun.
I might be able to manage that.
How much would that put us back?
That type of spell? I wouldn't say it probably... Listen, you're a big fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd probably have to be some sort of magical... If you wanted to go from point A to point B, I could imbue it with some sort of misty step. But, that would run you probably more on the ends of around 500 gold pieces. And depending on what type of firearm you want. If you want a very hard-hitting firearm, it might be more expensive. I also sell very simple firearms. Just for needs.
Alright.
Just for the sake of this, for meta information, a firearm is basically just a flavored crossbow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that is like a hand crossbow would be some sort of like handheld pistol.
Mm-hmm.
A light crossbow would be like a simple rifle or a musket, and a heavy crossbow would be probably like a blunderbuss or something a little bit heavier hitting.
We could use like a net thing on Shavona.
Sorry, I just choked on my spit. A net gun would be fun.
The net gun would be kind of fun. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that many spells. You guys know the spells.
Or you could come up with an idea and I could surprise you. That's always fun.
If it's a total surprise, how much would that run us?
A total surprise?
Yeah.
Do you want something simple or sophisticated?
Will it hurt people?
Oh, yes.
Alright.
I could do something for... Depends on what you want to spend. Maybe 200, 300 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm. That's currently all I really have at the moment. I don't know if I want to drop that right this second, but I'll keep that in mind.
Excellent.
You guys have any interest?
I have no money.
That's fair. I'm the only one with money right now, right?
I
Yeah.
have some money,
Yeah.
but I also don't really use weapons that often. So if I can think of something that I would be able to make use of, then I'll be back. But I'll have to sleep on it probably.
Yeah. Alright.
Sorry, I didn't catch your names.
Jules.
Hollow.
Arya.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
And yours?
I told you, Erilyn.
Oh, sorry.
Erilyn Bainray.
Spacing out a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, she gave a last name. I will be adding that.
Bro's a sip for Minthara.
Who, me? There are other Bainrays.
Only one that you care about.
Well,
Alright, well, I'm pretty satisfied. This place is cool.
All right. And you make your way exit, and it is very bright outside compared to the very dim interior.
She was kind of creepy. That was cool. The spider thing. What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I might not go back into that shop unless I really want to go.
Yeah.
I was wondering, if I know that like some of your magic comes from like your hammer, but I was wondering if it would be possible for her to make almost like a scope for your magic, for Eldritch Blast.
That'd be interesting.
I don't know if that's possible.
It might be possible.
But thoughts.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to her at some point again.
Yeah. Have to.
Against your will.
Against your head.
Against your will.
What else would you guys like to do?
I think the last place we haven't been to is the smithy, right? And then we've
Correct.
kind of explored. We've unlocked the whole map.
You haven't been to Smuggler's Row,
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
which is the like the black market area.
Yeah. You just want to unlock the whole map and then
let's do it.
split off and see what we have for on our own.
Okay.
Check out everything.
All right. So the next on the list, because they're all on this side of the harbor.
Yeah.
The closest one would be the blacksmith.
Let's head there.
All right. As you make your way, you see the blacksmith is called the Molten Hammer. You see the entirety of the shop is like open to the air, without like a building in front of it blocking the hollowed out portion of the mountain. There's a large stone pillar that's like very elegantly engraved with like dwarven design placed at the sort of center. In the back there you see a large forge with these two long channels for moving molten metal into multiple casts at once. In the center is a massive anvil chained down to a large stone stand, and there's a small shack built towards the back of the area which holds probably like a simple cot, some personal belongings, nothing fancy, like for sleeping only. You see there are racks everywhere of smithing tools, armor, weapons, including a large pile of cannonballs that seem like freshly cast. And you see...
you could get a gun that shoots cannonballs.
Oh, but that's stealing from old Cannon Arm. I don't want to take
this,
I don't want to take his brand.
very stocky and well-built, like dwarven figure with this slate gray skin, sitting at the anvil, just hammering away at something. It looks like a piece of armor. He has this like bushy black beard that's pulled into a braid and a bald head covered in these like dwarven runic tattoos. He like these also this like similar pale gray eyes, battle-worn face. He's covered head to toe in this like dark, heavy armor, except for his hands, which are wrapped in like simple hand wraps. And he's got this war hammer that he is holding, that he's hammering the metal with, that looks like it's steaming, and is covered in channels that this molten material begins to just like flow around. And as he is hammering this material, you realize he's not putting it in the forge because the hammer is heating it up as he is working it.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
What do?
Probably go up to him would probably be a good idea.
All right, you walk up to him. He's just hammering the armor.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Just wondering if we could peruse your wares.
Look around.
Right, this guy's.
He's just busy.
Yeah.
He's working right now.
What's he got? What's he got in stock?
He's got just all sorts of armor, weaponry, anything that you could find.
Does he have anything like enchanted or anything?
Nothing looks currently fancy.
Does the Sword's Grace, do they currently have cannons?
They don't have any cannons now. The ship is not equipped to handle any cannons.
What do you mean?
It's a very small ship.
Oh, so
There's
There's no portholes.
There's nowhere to put
nothing.
cannons.
Yeah. There may be a spot for a ballista at the front of the ship.
Oh, if only we had a forge cleric.
Oh, we had a forge cleric.
What are you looking for? As he's hammering.
Just kind of browsing around. Do you do enhancements to ships as well?
Not really. That's the ship warehouse.
Alright.
I
Do you
can
do
make armor.
Do you do enhancements to weapons that already pre-exist?
Not pre-exist, but I can make different material. Mithril, adamantine,
Could you coat an existing weapon with something like that?
silver.
That's about all right, yeah.
Make strong weapon from adamantine.
That's true.
Or fast weapon with mithril.
What do you mean by fast weapon?
Is light.
Oh.
Swing faster.
Dexterity.
Ah, I see.
Actually, specifically not dexterity.
Oh, really?
No, so okay, I'm going to go through the list because you can actually do this. So, mithril armor will give you no disadvantage on dex and has no strength requirement. Adamantine armor is no crits.
Yeah.
Mithril weapons, weapons that aren't heavy, gain the light property.
Oh.
So you can hold 2 of them at a time.
Gotcha.
And if they are heavy, they are no longer heavy. And then they count as magical for overcoming resistances. And then adamantine weapons, they auto-crit against objects and constructs. And they count as magical for overcoming resistance.
Oh. Okay.
If you find me material, I can make into weapon or armor.
Okay. Would you also buy material that we find?
Probably.
Alright.
If good material.
Alright. Fair enough.
Who are you? I don't know you.
We're from the Sword's Grace, Jules.
Oh, the beat-up ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am Hjolgrim, Darkforge.
Pleasure. Hjolgrim, you said?
Hjolgrim.
Healed, like HJ?
Yep.
Alright. Hjolgrim, Darkforge. Okay.
I'm expert craftsman.
Alright.
If you need anything crafted, I can do it.
Can I ask him about?
Oh, yeah. Might as well.
Are you good at identifying materials?
If I've seen them.
Does this look familiar to you at all?
It's the hammer.
It's the hammer. Yeah.
Good choice of weapon.
Thank you. Yeah.
Does not look like metal to me.
What does
Feels like metal, but doesn't look like metal.
What does it feel like then to you?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, it
Look like spider.
looks like spider.
Look like spider to me.
Do you think Evelyn? She seems spider.
I'm not saying is spider, but looks like
Yeah.
spider from Underdark.
Do you think?
To me.
Do you think chasms have an entrance to the Underdark?
I wouldn't assume. It's entirely possible. Yeah.
It might not hurt to go back and talk to her.
Maybe
As much as you don't want to.
Maybe later this week.
Yeah.
later this week.
Yeah.
Let's keep.
Looks, what's word? Organic.
Yeah, that's where I was at too. Well, it was always worth trying. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we'll be back here at some point.
No problem.
Mm.
I continue hammer.
Cool. Then, I mean, that's something we haven't really considered. You know, that it might be an Underdark thing.
It's possible to be Underdark. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't really think about that.
We got weird shit. We got real weird shit. And then it's just the what is it? The Smuggler's Row.
Yep,
That's the last
Smuggler's
place. Okay.
So, as you make your way into Smuggler's Row, this doesn't seem like to be a specific building that's built into the mountain, but more like a marketplace that lines the dock. It's kind of bizarre-like, and it's like you see tents and tables and cargo and shelves, bookshelves, anything. You see a bunch of pirates running these like small stalls selling like individual items that they've obtained. You see, for example, like a shop for odd monster parts like dragon teeth, beholder eyes, griffin feathers, displacer beast tentacles, aboleth mucus, a bunch of all sorts of items. You see a shop that looks like to be like for forgery equipment. You see like flags of almost every nation that you can think of, signet rings, probably also forgery services if you needed anything forged. You see a shop for unsavory substances, drug-like substances that you probably wouldn't be familiar with. You see also a shop for like illicit reading materials, books on, what?
Porn books?
No.
Oh.
Like illegal.
Oh.
No.
I was gonna say
not
they're just
smut.
I was gonna say they're just selling that shit out in the open.
No. And you also
very
see people
ballsy.
People just standing there without any like wares to sell. But you are familiar with people telling you that they also sell information here. They sell leads, the kind of thing that they have gathered. They do. You can buy stuff here like with gold, but they also do a lot of bartering, trading, especially amongst themselves. But to outsiders, gold is more common. Just as an example, the stuff that you can buy here are stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to buy in a normal shop. Everything that I listed, those specific items, but also for any like general equipment, you can buy like poisons, alchemist fire, explosives, that type of thing.
Got it.
Okay. And the signet rings, those are just like symbols of like different, wealthy houses or powerful
Nations,
houses.
that sort of thing. Governments. They can also probably try to, if you wanted to pay someone to go take one for you.
Oh, that's true.
It'd take a bit of time and cost a little bit of money, but theoretically possible.
That also might be good if we need to send fake letters. Just take one of those rings for a second, just right in the wax.
Actually, do they? If I check the signet rings, because I found the
Did you find one?
No, I found the. I think I was the one who found the letter. I want to see if they had anything that looked similar to it or anything like Arcane Brotherhood-ish.
Roll a investigation check as you're perusing the rings.
That landed on top of everything else.
Still good. Still good.
11.
11?
Is that not a 16?
That was a 10.
Oh,
It's a 10.
it looked like a 16.
Not really. You don't really see anything, but again, this was very they seemed arbitrary.
Yeah.
They seemed more like, we're not going to have anything specific that gives away who we are. We're just going to be fancy about it.
Gotcha.
Alright. Okay.
I don't really have a shopping list.
I don't either.
Me neither. They seem to be selling information. Do you think that could be helpful with the job that we have? Or maybe leads to other things? Like any other jobs we could pick up while we're here?
My worry is my thing is just what's our first question, we're so dry on leads that I don't even know what question to ask to get a lead.
Yeah.
We could talk to Vice.
I think that'd be a better first stop than just buying
Just some
information.
random guy in the
Now
street.
at least we know we can come back here if we need to.
Yeah, that's
If we
fine.
really need some information on a specific thing, I think then that's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I mean, also in regards of getting information, I feel like Barnaby's seems trustworthy. He seems just kind of a nerd.
He also seems like he doesn't get out much and would have no idea what's going on.
That's true.
yeah.
Nazim would be a better ask than Barnaby.
Well, I'm talking about more the other thing we haven't shown.
If you want to trust them.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So we don't have to go back today, but I'm just saying based on that interaction, I think I'd be comfortable showing him that.
This is a thought. This is nowhere. This is probably gonna go nowhere and probably not right at all. But I'm just thinking about it as we're walking around with with the discretion on Barnaby. Do you think that's at all suspicious? For
Spy things?
maybe.
Well, I mean,
I'm just trying to think because we have nothing else to think about at the moment. Start a list at least.
if anything, I feel like that might rule him out. If this guy never leaves that room,
That we know of.
that we know of. And I haven't really seen many people that are talking about, his condition.
He seems like a nice guy. I don't.
No, I like where you're
This is
thinking.
a very. I'm just trying to get a ball rolling somewhere. I'm not trying to immediately go burst down his door and be like, we know what you did. It's just putting thoughts out there.
And then one thought that I have is I do think that Vice is trustworthy, but out of all of these people, if she can tell who's lying, why hasn't she figured it out already? Why
Maybe
hasn't
she's just not around them.
Maybe. But she's the one person Corsair can't read.
She's also not omniscient. Like you have to. She's
Well,
likely
that's fair.
she's not walking up to people going, "Are you the spy?" And then they go, "No," and she goes, "You're lying to me," you know?
Yeah, but that would, if I had a gift like hers, I feel like I would do that.
No, because then people find out that you're looking for a spy, and then they kill you in the street.
And then they piss off Corsair, and then you're dead.
And then
sticking in a
he
pipe.
doesn't find you because you've been hiding this whole
That's
time.
true.
Anyway.
That's true. Maybe I'm overthinking things.
Maybe.
I still think we should maybe look to her for some help. Corsair didn't say we couldn't get help, right?
You just said be discreet about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm cool with doing that.
Was Vice in the room when he was talking about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, he knows about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure.
Anyone here sell truth serum?
No, in fact. There is unfortunately not truth serum. If you'd like to know what poisons are being sold.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I have really no good way of using them.
No truth serum, unfortunately.
Okay.
But in addition to the fact that, like I said, there was like books on illicit reading material, like just at a quick glance, you see books on like that look like they were written like creepy people, like cult members, like the harmonization between necromancy and human anatomy, like journals and writings from like that look like scribbles that either contain like, you know, hallucinations or like, you know, information on like old gods, you know what I mean, that could be absolutely completely fake.
Yeah.
Instructions on how to make like caustic materials, those types of things. Same thing with the signet rings. You could probably pay someone a good bit of coin and wait a good bit of time, and they could probably find some sort of book for you if you so desired.
Yeah. I am somewhat curious at the bookstore, but at the moment I don't know if there's anything that I need, nor would I know. The one thing that I want to know, I don't know how I get around to asking about it. Like, hey, you guys know about ancient weapons and like that store as materials? It's the kind of thing where it's like, I'd be stabbing in the dark, but I might as well stab, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'll go up to one of the bookstores.
Okay.
And just be like,
Hey, what you looking for?
do you have anything on like ancient weapons or something?
Ancient weapons. No, but I can be on the lookout for something. Anything specific?
The problem is not really, because I just don't know much about it. But so don't bother too much. I got nothing for it.
You sure? Cheap. 30 gold pieces. I'll be on the lookout.
3 gold pieces?
30.
Oh.
That's
right
not
now.
guaranteed.
Not right now. But if it ever comes to a point, I'll consider it. And also, and I kind of take out the Arcane Brotherhood journal. I do have a journal of a member of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Interesting. Now we're talking.
It's not for sale yet, but
For trade?
for a trade at some point.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Look forward to talking to you another time.
Alright, now leave so I can do more business.
Okay. have a nice day.
It doesn't respond. You get the sense that a lot of these people respond mostly to money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, is there anything else that you guys would like to do? Like to buy? Go anywhere else? Talk to anyone?
I think we're pretty much done here.
Okay. So you make your way out of Smuggler's Row. It is I would say probably hitting like mid to late afternoon. You didn't spend a whole lot of time in each of those places, but you definitely spent a good, like, I would say 3 hours or so. So you have plenty of day left, and you also technically have the rest of the week. So we could either, time skip the rest of the week and hit specific things that you want to do on specific days, Or you could finish it up on this day and whatever you guys want to do. It's up to you.
Well, we
Do you have
definitely need to
anything
talk to
specific that
Vice.
you need to do?
Yeah.
And this could be a fine time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we'll probably make our way over there.
Okay. We're gonna break here and wait for Colleen.
Okay. That's good.
Because I don't know how to keep continuing without a player.
Yeah, I don't either.
Alright, so you guys are heading to the
yeah.
time meeting.
Going to chat with
Go talk to
Vice.
Vice.
Yes.
And also, honestly, it might be worth just if we're there and he's there, just asking Corsair if he's got anything else to go off of.
Yeah.
That's
that he
true.
neglected to tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is a lot of people.
There's a lot of people here. Yeah. We've.
And people are going in and out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
it doesn't help.
You guys make your way onto the Tide Maiden, and you see Blackjack is standing there. Business with Corsair?
Aye.
Yes.
Alright, come on. And he brings you into the room, knocks on the door, opens it. Business! And you see Corsair, and Vice is also in the room. Come on in. Have you solved my spy issue?
No. We
Not
were
yet.
gonna ask if he had any leads.
Any
Quite
leads?
frankly, a lot of people to go through. And we don't have much to go off of. So just wondering if you had any
Suspicions.
ways to point or with Vice's talents, if she had any ideas or any way to help.
You can bring Vice along with you if you want to, if Vice is okay with that.
Mhm.
And she's just like, shrugs.
Mhm.
I mean, listen. I have rooted out about 30 spies in this place. A lot of them a lot better than the others. I have a reason to believe there might be a spy here from Baldur's Gate. And they're really good if they're here. So if I knew anything, I would have told you.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, fair enough. What makes you think that they're from Baldur's Gate?
My intel from Baldur's Gate.
That would do it. Do you
There's
think?
some people snooping around a business they shouldn't have been. I have reason to believe they might have snuck aboard one of our ships.
You don't have like a roster of who goes with you, or do you think that they were stowaways?
You think we keep rosters? That's dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
We hire people.
Mm-hmm.
We give word of mouth. If they're paying, we'll take them.
Fair enough. Kind of thing. Do you
I
think?
like to try to keep my eye on everyone who comes in here, but
Mhm.
sometimes people slip by, or I do know them and they are playing me. And that is
Mhm.
not a side you want to be on.
What we were talking about is maybe, I don't know if this is the same spy that you're talking of, or maybe a separate one, but somebody has to know about the working relationship between you and Electra, because how Imlereth the Grey would know that, we have no idea, unless he was getting information from someone here. Is there anyone? Do you keep your, are you seen with her often?
She is a resource. She's a spy.
Well,
She
yeah.
doesn't come here often.
Okay. When you meet with her, do you only meet on the Tide Maiden?
Yes.
Okay. Could it be someone who's, a bit closer than we think?
I think you're looking too far into it. I think magic is very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I think that an individual of that type of capabilities could have found out all of that information on his own. If he spoke to Electra and made her believe he was me,
One of our friends suggested not illusion, but memory-altering magic.
that's also possible.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it was Lucian.
Mm.
Humor me for a second for this scenario. How many times did he have a conversation with him? He can teleport to Neverwinter like that. How long was he collecting information before he decided to pull the trigger? We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I have reason to believe that this wasn't a, by the way, here's a job for you. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's that stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And if he was that stupid, then he's really good at what he does.
Doesn't seem like the stupid type, though.
Those are my leads. Those are my ideas.
Mm-hmm.
But right now I'm not going to deal with that because it's already done. He already has that artifact, whatever significance it may be.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, it doesn't really concern me unless I could sell it or use it. And I don't think I could do either. And the people I would sell it to would probably be him. So, oh well.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I'm more concerned about people knowing the relationship between me and my spies.
Wow.
That's one person out there that knows. And then Electra's not stupid either. She's kept this on a tight leash.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't doubt that at all.
So, if you manage to find the spy, great. If not, we'll find him eventually. I would say there's a couple things you could do. Westhaven's a small place. Everyone goes to the bar. Everyone needs to eat. It's the only place where there's selling food unless they're getting it for themselves. Try there. See if they have an in-room. See what kind of information you can find. See if anyone is poking around different shops, people. Ask around. But don't ask too much because then people will know you're looking for a spy.
Mm-hmm.
Be cautious about it.
That's my concern if we bring Vice with us as well. That people might guess that we're not doing something.
Vice does a lot of things around here. I tend to do my business here. If Vice is just walking around in Westhaven, it's not going to look suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's if you start asking questions to the wrong people. If you start asking questions to certain people I trust, then it's no harm. I can already tell you I know there are people who aren't spies because they profit too much from being here.
Yeah.
For example, I think you're wasting your time if you go to someone like Nazim or Yenna. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Yenna again? The barkeep?
Have you met Yenna? Yenna Red Tusk? At the tavern?
Oh, barkeep. I haven't met her personally, no.
I talked to her, I didn't get her name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because business owners, I feel like, have a lot riding here. So there's
You
no
can
fucking
easily roll
point.
that out.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think, like, how, like, if it's like just an NPC we met, like, if it's just a random person, is there like a point of like listing all of the people that we've met? You know what I mean?
All the people that we've met are shopkeepers, pretty much.
They run stores here.
We've gone to all the places of business and said, hey, what do you guys have? Anything we can use? We haven't really talked to random people.
Yeah, that's fair.
So.
Mm-hmm. Well, guess we could just.
I can tell you no one in my crew is a spy either.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that for sure?
Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think I've already tested their loyalty?
And your crew, it consists of Vice, Blackjack, and I didn't catch his name. The elf with the black hair.
Merrick?
Merrick.
He joins me from time to time. He's not part of my main crew. He's a mercenary for hire.
Alright.
Does good work. Get this funny thing. Only mercenary I've ever met was afraid of blood. Queasy. Can you believe that?
So what does he do?
Oh, they don't call him hull breacher for nothing.
Oh.
He's drowned whole ships from sneaking on and using a warhammer.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
All because he'd rather not shed any blood because it makes him sick.
Damn.
That's so strange. Right.
Yeah, he's a strange one, but he's effective.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good sailor.
Alright, well, what do you think? Head back to the tavern, maybe?
See the comings and goings of people.
Yeah.
I would start at the tavern. I think that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
See if he has a room. Yenna will let you in.
Alright.
And if she's hesitant, tell her Corsair said so.
Alright. Will do.
Or, I should say, see if there is a room
Yeah.
being taken up by someone.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a couple, but whether or not they are from spies, I don't know.
Do you keep manifests of what ships stay in port?
Roughly, the Harbor Master does that.
Okay. Because obviously they got to get here somehow. Unless
Keeps
it's
more of an idea of
teleportation.
what they're bringing in, so we have an idea of what is being sold at Smuggler's Row.
Okay. That's fair.
It's less a manifest of ships, it's more of a manifest of cargo.
Mm-hmm. Well, unless they are, of the magical type, people can only really get here through ships.
I agree.
So.
Just swim it all the way from the Sword Coast.
That's true. I could do that easy. Alright, yeah. Let's tavern it up, I guess. Probably around
Feel
lunchtime
that
anyway.
presence into your mind as Vice tries to converse with you. Am I coming along with you? Do you want my help?
If you'd like to, we won't force you, but we think you could be an asset.
Sure, I'm not doing anything.
It's up to you.
Mm.
Yeah. If you want to kill time, we don't really need it right now, but if you want to tag along, sure.
Alright, fine.
Mm.
She goes with you.
Okay, cool. Tavern time.
Make your way to the tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just watch people.
Alright. You make your way to the tavern, and it is again, it is still busy, even at this time of day. It's, again, probably late afternoon. You see all manner of individuals hanging around, busy, serving drinks and food and all sorts. So what are we looking for? We can't just start asking around if people are spies. I mean, I know I can tell if people are lying, but,
We can't ask at the moment.
You want to get Detect Magic up?
That would be helpful, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend some time to ritual cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You spend some time ritual casting Detect Magic. I will say, if we want to do this safely, if we are going the route of talking to people, we need to get into safe, normal conversations with people
Mm-hmm.
to find out if they're lying. If they're lying about mundane things, then
Just be
that to me believes oh, I'm from here. Why are you lying about where you're from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
What's your favorite color? Red. Liar. Things like that. I get it.
Sure.
I feel like you bring up favorite color a lot.
Do I?
I feel like you do.
I know Marlo forgot her favorite color.
Oh, that might be what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to Yenna real quick.
Okay. You head up to the bar.
Mm.
You see Yana acknowledge you. You're back.
Yeah.
Looking for a drink?
Yes, I'll get 3
3 ales?
ales.
That would be 12 copper.
12 copper? Okay. I was also just curious, do a lot of the people here, they all stay on their ships for the most part, right?
Most of them. There's a couple people that stay in the rooms. You guys included.
Anyone interesting?
Not really. Why? Why do you ask?
Curious. I like people.
Only 3, besides you folk.
They're not part of a ship then? Or do they just like having a real bed for once?
I don't ask.
Fair.
It's possible. Why, you looking for someone in particular?
Maybe.
That doesn't clear up anything for me.
Not like a specific person. But we were asked to look around for oddities, and I'm gonna jump my voice and get a little bit quiet.
Alright. Are you telling me you need access to the rooms?
Potentially, yeah.
Alright, come with me in the kitchen. Alright, help me with this real quick. She goes into the kitchen.
And I'm gonna wave back over at our table where everyone is and point at the 3 ales that I just bought, and I'm gonna follow her.
I'm going to go up and grab the ales.
Alright, and the ales. She leads you back into the kitchen. Here's 3 keys. That goes to each of the rooms.
This looks like it's still like a diary.
Probably.
Pocket.
I don't know. I don't ask for
Tiny little key.
Mm-hmm.
Did I'm assuming this is all cleared by Corsair.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just be quick about it. I don't even know if they're up there.
Okay.
They could be staying in the rooms for all I know.
Alrighty.
Housekeeping.
Boom, boom. Housekeeping.
Chances are unlikely.
Unlikely that they're here?
Yeah. Just be quick.
Okay. I can be quick.
And she leads you back. Here, take this. And she just hands you just a thing to bring outside. Like, probably more like a replacement, like, ale barrel. Like a small ale. A smaller one. Like a small keg. And brings it out and ushers you to put it on one of the shelves.
On the shelf.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Return back to the table.
You have your ale?
Right. So, I think it's time for maybe like a mid-afternoon nap or something. I know, I'm feeling pretty tired. What about you?
You're feeling tired?
Yeah. I winked.
You say that out loud.
No, it's for they can't hear my wink.
Jules very, very dramatically goes, wink?
Believe it or not, he's lying.
Alright, yeah, let's just go upstairs, I guess.
I mean, you got that spell to copy.
Yeah.
Hold on. And Vice finishes her whole drink. Puts it down.
Okay, I already did finish copying that spell.
Go upstairs.
Vice tells you in your mind it's a ruse.
A charade, even.
Oh, okay.
You know, you can respond in my mind. You don't have to say. Or no, you can't actually. Never mind. Vice doesn't have that ability. My bad.
I think I left my socks unpaired.
Unpaired?
I need everyone to make. You guys just keep talking. You're making it worse for yourself. Now I need everyone to make deception
God
checks.
damn it! God damn it!
I left my socks unpaired.
I feel like I've been very normal.
I did okay.
You can. This is a group check. You can add advantage to it because you're acting.
Natural
actually
20.
normal. Okay.
For 25.
11.
Well.
16.
Okay, you guys are fine.
I shove Arya upstairs.
Alright. You guys make
Go
your way
pair your
upstairs.
fucking socks.
You see there's like, it's a small hallway and
Just from like a quick glance, can I see any doors look like they match the 3 keys that she gave me?
make a quick perception check.
15.
15, not at like immediate like boom boom boom, but like if you looked you probably could guess pretty quickly.
Okay.
Well,
You see there's 12 rooms total, so it's not super big, but it's decent. You know, 12 rooms, 2 rooms per.
And we're taking up, what, 4 of them?
yeah.
You're taking out 4
So we can
of them.
roll out 4 of them.
She only gave you 3 keys, so there's only 3 other rooms being occupied at the
okay.
moment. So there's 7 total rooms being occupied.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Is there like I feel like knocking on the door might alert people.
Don't knock on the door.
I feel like just maybe listening for a moment.
I'm gonna open our room and go, oh, I have your share of the gold from the other day.
Oh,
I'll
sweet.
show everybody inside.
I totally believe you.
I'll show everybody inside real quick.
I walk back in and I bunch up my socks in a pair.
Okay, just walk inside.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 keys, 3 doors out there. I can...
Oh, that was part of the ruse.
I don't have any gold for you.
Oh, man.
Here's 2 gold.
Thanks. I will take it.
I can turn invisible and go in and look around. It might look a little bit odd that somebody is opening all of the doors invisibly, but it's better than somebody seeing.
Could be haunted.
Me,
Yeah.
I guess. Could be haunted.
Just and turning to Vice. When you like talk to people, like, or just in general, can you like feel other people's minds and stuff?
What?
Like cast detect thoughts.
Or like kind of like that, but like, can you like sense other people around you before you start talking to them, or do you have to see them?
I can't really sense people. Are you asking if I can sense people behind the doors?
Yeah.
Not really. No.
That was a good idea.
How
You
big
can
are...
send mud in.
I was about to say, how big are like the door gaps underneath?
I feel like rats can squeeze into pretty small spaces.
They can. It takes some time.
It's small enough. Like a rat could probably squeeze it given a little bit of time, but it's pretty tight. Mm-hmm. It's not like super.
I just need his head to go in, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mud could just do a little peek.
You could give it a shot.
Yeah.
Some mud in my hands.
All right.
Give him a little tickle on the belly.
Stop tickling rats, James.
James is a certified rat tickler. He has to make sure
We're
everyone
not
knows this.
lying. We're not. He took a course.
Can I post that on Instagram?
Yeah.
Can I post that picture?
That's a good picture. And I throw mud out.
All right.
And just kind of having him like.
Okay.
Check underneath doors, see if he sees anything.
Make a stealth check for me.
Okay. With rat stats or mine?
Rats.
Rat stats. Rats, if you will.
That was pretty good.
Anytime you're using the familiar, it's just there.
Yeah.
Rat stats.
Rat stats.
Yeah. I was like wondering if you wanted me to, if like it's me trying to hide. 17.
17. Yeah. So you easily make your way around. You see, there are not really many people. You might see like you might hear footsteps coming upstairs, but you know nobody ends up coming up.
He does like the Remy like.
Which door are you going to?
Did we identify which rooms were?
There's
Well, I mean, we know which.
There's 8 more rooms.
I will say because you can look
ours.
through Mud's eyes, so you know what your 4 rooms are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't know out of the other 8, you don't know which 3 are being occupied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do a quick look-see under each one, maybe.
I just quick look under each one.
Just stick his little head.
Sure. Make
closest one.
Yeah, closest one. Make a perception check.
15.
15. Seems empty.
Such a little guy. You can use smell though. Can you smell people? Can you smell items?
Smell somebody's unpaired socks.
Sure. Make it. Or is it with advantage?
It just gives advantage.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, 15.
Doesn't smell like anyone's in there.
Got it. I guess just keep trying different rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like I don't know what you want from me here.
I mean, well, you could match up the keys. You have the keys to each of the rooms.
Yeah.
So, if you found the rooms, you check those specific rooms. You know which rooms they are with the keys.
Yeah, but would it make noise if we try to like stick the key in to see if it fits?
Well,
I can look.
So the keys are the thing about the keys being all unique and different is that
that's fair.
One like big dungeon key is pretty obvious, and one like small like diary looking key.
Am I able to match up the key? Like,
I'm gonna cast.
I would say beforehand, sure, you could do that, but
So I go to the rooms that we matched up.
Yeah, I can also cast invisibility and go out there and look at them myself, like with mud.
So you can find a way to. Do you have message?
I do, but if I'm invisible.
Oh yeah, you can.
I do as well.
You can't. Oh yeah, you can't cast spells.
Yeah. If I'll be out there invisible with mud, and then once I find a door, I'm just gonna shove the rat to the right door.
Okay. So I will say that perception check will apply for all the rooms. 2 of the rooms seem empty. One of them you distinctly hear snoring.
Okay.
Like heavy snoring, like somebody's like hungover and passed out.
Yeah. I'll communicate that, and I'll also cast message to you.
Okay.
Just like notifying you, like, hey, one of these rooms is someone sleeping in.
So just as a heads up, I can't cast message while I'm invisible, or else I'll lose it. But if you keep casting message on me, I can reply.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go check out those 2 empty ones first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Give it like 2 minutes and then message me again.
Okay.
I feel like a spy wouldn't really be hungover, too. I feel like they would be doing spy things.
You never know.
That's true. If I was a spy, I'd probably still get crunk every now and then.
The snoring could be fake as well.
What do you mean, like a pre...
There are spells that can emulate sounds.
Bro, magic is so weird.
Are you still checking the 2 empty rooms?
Yep.
Okay. So you open one of the rooms and you see it is a very messy like bed. Like the bed isn't made. There's stuff on the floor. Like somebody's been here for probably like minimum like several days.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of stinky. Make a like general investigation check. I think if you're spending some time in here, you could have advantage.
I will spend some time.
Okay.
Can Mud help?
That was...
I would say not immediately. No.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Better. Investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
Knowledge of my past life. Stop landing on top of my other dice.
Nice.
That makes that a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You don't find, unfortunately, anything in this room. Nothing of note. But in the other room, if you also spend some time, I'll say that an investigation check can apply because it's kind of like a one cohesive thing.
Mm-hmm.
You find, tucked away under the mattress, you find a, letter. As you open it up, it seems completely illegible. Like...
A code. A code of cipher.
Like, you have no idea what this is. It's just random, looks like random letters.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a symbol on it that looks to be like a circular symbol with like an eye in the center surrounded by like small diamonds. Just at the bottom, and that's it.
Like a diamond cut diamonds? Or
No,
like
a circular symbol with an eye in the center and small diamonds circling the eye.
yes,
like
but are the diamonds like
rhombus?
blanc?
Yes,
Or-
rhombus
okay.
diamonds.
Is it a symbol that I would recognize?
Make a religion check.
Religion?
Or, sorry,
I keep rolling 13s.
a history check.
History? 14.
14? Not really.
Okay.
Show it to Mud, maybe? So Ari can see?
I crouch down and I show it to Mud.
Sure. Alright.
What if I'm just not looking through? Mud just...
Mud. Arya? Okay, Arya.
Make a history check.
Okay.
Oh.
15.
That was...
Hey, it's higher than mine. It could be.
15.
15. You have seen this symbol before, but not in like very readily available. Like you swear like this seems to be like like almost like
Like a secret society?
kind of like secret society, but not like like secret society in the sense that you don't know what like really goes on.
Yeah.
Like a Freemason symbol. You know what I mean? You're like like that is a thing that exists. I'm not one, so I don't know what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That type of thing. You've definitely you've seen it before though, but you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Is there a way you could use your spell to like identify it? Or is that not how that spell works?
If it's magical, that's
And
about
if
it.
you're looking through Mud's eyes and looking at the whole piece of paper, you can definitely tell it looks to be like whatever paper is going on, it looks to be some sort of this is a very clear like, oh yeah, this is a cipher. This is not like as carefully and intricately crafted as something that like Kashan did. But this is just like some sort of basic cipher that somebody has to, portray information. It is possible to decipher the future.
Can you like write down what's on the letters so that Hollow can put it back without anyone detecting it?
I can try. I do have pen and paper.
Or is it in common? I can write it if you just tell me.
It's common script.
Okay. If you just read it to me, I can write it down.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I will try to do my nice handwriting.
Invisibly kneeling on the floor, holding a piece of paper up in front of a rat.
Okay.
Well, I'm sitting in the room. B4 8. Is that
Wait, sorry, that looks like a B. Alright.
Make a
Oh god.
make a history check,
Oh, why?
or just I would say just intelligence.
Oh, it's not better.
I know it's not.
15.
15.
Dude, remember that I thought you rolled that D12?
You managed to pretty much copy exactly what Arya says.
Oh my god.
Proud of
I'm
you.
the smartest dude alive. No one can say otherwise.
No.
You are technically the smartest brother alive now.
Hey.
That was Emily. That was not Hala. You made jokes about it last week.
I did.
You feel a presence in your mind, Hollow. You sense Vice enter your mind because she is aware of your existence.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's coming.
Ooh, fuck.
You need to get out.
Put the rat back.
Upstairs.
I shove the paper back under the mattress.
I vanish.
Make a stealth check.
Advantage
Are
because
you trying to stay in the room, or are you trying to
God.
sneak out?
How long has it been?
It's been about 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes? Okay. Since I cast invisibility? Okay.
You have an hour, right?
I do have an hour.
Or I'll say about 10 minutes per room.
Per
so
room?
maybe 20
So 20 minutes? Okay. I'll stay.
Oh my god,
Okay.
this is a horrid idea!
Stealth?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You sit quietly in like a corner of the room and listen. And you hear the footsteps begin to approach. And the door to the other room open. Somebody walks inside.
Into the stinky room?
Into the stinky room.
Okay.
Closes the door.
We're calling it the stinky room?
It's a gross ass room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I get up.
Okay.
I like hold my ear to the door real quick. Make sure there's nothing going on outside.
Make a perception check.
Oh.
12. Nope. 12.
You don't hear anything.
Creak the door open a little bit.
Nobody's outside.
Step outside.
It's someone else who's invisible.
Close and lock the door.
Okay.
Go back to our room. Very quietly open the door.
Okay.
Very quietly slip inside. Close the door. Lock the door.
Alright.
Yeah, they went to the other room.
Okay, good. We have the note here.
Okay. I did good. It's not sloppy.
It's a little sloppy.
It's not that sloppy. not as much as usual. It's there. It exists.
So you have a copied, ciphered letter with a mysterious symbol on it.
I drew the symbol.
Do you recognize that at all? The eyeball?
Not really.
Okay.
It looks vaguely familiar to me, but I just don't know what it is.
Maybe I've seen it before, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. So,
How long would it take to crack that thing?
I don't know. I
Take
feel
some
like
time. I can start on it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should still maybe stake out the room just in case somebody does come back.
Mm-hmm.
So
That'd be a good idea. Yeah.
I could sit because obviously I'm not going to be any help with that cipher.
Mm-hmm.
I could sit downstairs at like a bar or booth or something near the stairs
and look for
upwards.
anybody who goes up.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
There's no way that I can communicate that with you.
I could go down with you.
Mm-hmm. Or you could send Mud or something.
I could keep Mud with you.
Yeah.
Well, because Mud could go with him, but I don't know how much Mud could do if you're busy working on the cipher and not like looking through Mud.
Can you feel like Mud? Like if I give Mud like a little tap on the head or something, like
Because Mud can communicate telepathically, so
Yeah.
Mud could tell you.
Yeah,
okay.
Mud could tell me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right. So
Okay, yeah, that could work.
Yeah, so Mud will be my little alarm.
Because listen, my intelligence isn't great, but it is better than Jules, and I might be able to help.
yeah.
So I could go downstairs, or I could be up here wherever you think I'm more
Yeah.
useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
take care of him.
All right.
Just like crawling around you.
I don't have a pocket. I'll just put him down for a sec. I'll take my little sash that's around my head and I'll make like a little like sling and just stick him in there.
You don't have pants pockets?
I feel like it's weird putting him in my pants, man. I don't want to put a rat in my
Is
pants.
that rat in your pocket? You're just excited to see me.
I don't think Mud wants to be in my pants any more than I want to put him in my pants.
Okay, we're gonna take a break.
Wonderful ending, thank you. Okay, thank you for listening to the Tales of Misfortune podcast. We post new episodes every Saturday at 9 p.m. You can catch us on YouTube and Spotify. And if you want to follow along, you can also catch us on our social media. The links will be in the link tree in the description. Have a good one.